Hello, welcome to Spy Money. I'm running the Turbo Bot today. I normally run this on a 30 Spy Money bar, but today I'm running on a 20. The Turbo is a price action bot. All of these lines on here are extra indicators that we put on just so that we can know where price is going. And currently right now, our S2 is actually building a lot of structure here as far as support. And what we're looking for is to break this and go to the 774.75. We usually turn this on right at open. I turned it on a little bit sooner today. We're about 6 minutes before the open, US Open. Looking for it to go all the way down to 774.75. It's building support on the S2, but I do believe that it will go on down to here. Once you drop down below one of my levels, it will keep dropping usually. These purple levels it's an indicator that you load on the chart. These indicators, or these levels, are based on what levels I put on my server. So my server, I have all the levels and I change them periodically and according to what is trading. The indicator checks the server every 60 seconds. So if I change something within 60 seconds, it will change on your chart. You'll notice that this magenta level will blink every 60 seconds. And that's because it's checking those levels. And if I change a level, it'll change it on your chart. So you're always trading my levels. And as you can see, my levels are really good. They work out real well. Come right up here into that level. And we can go back up. It stays right on this level here. So the levels speak for themselves. And it will just keep right on going. So when you're trading, you'll come right up to it, and come right to it. So the levels are spot on. So everybody has access to my levels that's in the Ninja Suite. We also have the IB, which is just their initial balance. And this one is for the London. When the US market opens, after about 15 minutes, it'll start showing those levels. And then we also have the balance. The balance is very key. Like this one is the US or the London balance. This one's the US balance. So this one is the balance that's going to be based the rest of the day. It'll never change. Once it pops on the chart, it'll never move. So this one is the London balance. You can see it goes right to it and then pulls back. This one is in play right now, the balance for the US, but it's not part of the market at this time because we're still running off of London. Now, with London, you have these red levels, TP2, 3, 4, all the way to 20, I think it is. And those are take profit levels. So if we break above the balance, we're looking to take longs up to these levels. And then we also have my personal levels that I draw out. And we also pay attention to like your current session low, current session mid, high, and things like that. And the previous day as well, previous day high and low. So we trade all those levels on the chart. If you trade levels, it's hard to go wrong. Once you understand the levels and how to trade them, you usually do better. So I'd like to see a short come in here to where we can play it down to this level here. So if we can get that, that's about a 40-point move. If we keep going high, it will not short. trading before the open is slow. It takes time. As soon as the open hits, then the market starts moving a lot quicker, usually. Not always, but usually. The Ninja Suite, while we're waiting on that, is it's a good package for people, new people and veteran traders. And I will open this up so we can just talk about that while we're waiting on the trade. We'll pull this over. So the Ninja Suite, it's a package of indicators, bots, and coaching. So I teach you how to use things. I teach you how to trade. Teach you, as far as Ninja Trader, we have courses in there that teach you how to use that. And there we are. We're in a trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this down to here just in case it would go on down. And then we're going to grab our stop. We're going to leave it right there. Oops, it got stopped out that quick. That quick we were stopped. It went right to my level and then come right back down. There's the next one. So this one is going long. We're going to go ahead and take this and move it up to our level up there. As this goes up, then we will get our stop moved up. For right now, we're going to hold it right there. I'm going to put a break even in just in case. We'll move this up to the PS low. That's previous session, yesterday's low. It may blow right on through these levels. So we'll let it go right on up through there. The open sometimes is a little bit choppy at the first minute or two, and then it will just take off. So it looks like they are going to run this. And you can take profit anywhere you want. I want to get up here above this level and then go ahead and get our stop in up here. So you can move your stop anywhere you want. When you mainly control the bot, you can often make more money because you're looking at your levels and so forth. So right there is over 4. We want to get up here to this S1. But once we get above here, then we'll go ahead and put our stop in. Get my stop right there. Just protect my profit. If we get a pullback, we can always get back in a trade. You can always add contracts as well. So right there, we're going to put it right there because we hit the S1. So we should probably get a pullback and then another run. We're up 422.46. So what we're looking for a day is 50%. So let's just go ahead and pause the bot. We made our 50%. Yeah, that's like 42%. Once you get close to that, then you just trade. You just stop. Risk management is very important. And if we had stayed in this trade, we could have made some more money, but we have to play our levels. And it doesn't matter if it keeps on going. What we're trying to do is get a portion of this trade. So we have this right here, from there to there is $925. So if we get 40% of that, we're doing really well. So 40% would be roughly 350 to 375, somewhere through there. So 9 and 4 is 360. So yeah, about $360. So we got in, our entry was here. And if we go up and we just get a portion of this, we don't have to get the whole thing. So we could have played to the TP1 and got our 40%. Now see how it's starting to chop around? Well, it's chopping around because you have this level and you have these levels here. So when you have all these levels involved, you're better off not to trade. And what you want to do is, like, this right here was a run. Of course, this was not a trade. We actually stopped out, or actually didn't stop out. This right here you would have stopped out, but when we opened up, we come down, we had this trade here, and we stopped out on it. I think it was this one, and then this one right here. So I'm getting confused about our trades there. But this one is our biggie. And once you get that one big run, that's all you need. So get your percentage. I got roughly 50%. That's my goal. It don't have to be exactly 50. It can be a little more. It can be a little less. But when you make that money, quit. If you're trading two contracts, you're going to want roughly $1,000 because you have on this one we traded one contract. So with one contract, we go ahead and it costs us a $1,000 to make that trade of margin. And since it costs us $1,000 of margin, we're going to go ahead and look for $500 worth of profit. And once you get there, you just stop. You don't play anymore. And if you don't play anymore, then you can't lose. So it actually works out really well. And I am posting our profits in our Discord just to give you a little idea of what this is. This morning, one person, he traded at the open. So he made $4,921.40. And that's including, he run it overnight. Took two trades, both were winners. He run it on Cobra bot, a different bot than what I'm trading. So he actually did pretty good. So with this one, he already made almost $5,000. I made $422. He traded more contracts than me. When I do lives and such, I trade one contract. And I want you to see that it doesn't take a lot of money to make money. You can take a little bit of money and put it in your account. Let's say you traded micros. You could put $500 in your account, trade a couple micros, and if you had traded this one, two micros would have been $80. So $200 would be your trade. 50% would be $100. If you made 80, it'd actually be $85. You're close to your 50%. Just go ahead and quit. Call it a day. Enjoy life. And that way you can walk around the rest of the day, be happy, you made your money, and you're at peace. The people that lose money are the ones that usually stay in the market. Like right now, we come in, we got that burst of volume, we made our money, and then we went into chop. So in this area right here, there's a possibility that you would give back all this money. So, come in, get your run, 1, 2 runs, and be done with it and make your money. This one right here, we were down a couple $100, and then this one made up for our loss, plus got us the extra money to make our profit. And that's all you need. Don't be greedy with it. Just trade that way. So let's go ahead and look and see how you too can get started with the Ninja Suite. The Ninja Suite supplies all the indicators that we have, and it supplies all the bots that we have. Anything that we've made in the past, you get, and anything in the future that we make, you get. So the Ninja Suite will cover everything you need. There's nothing more to buy. You lease that, you get everything you need. The only thing that you have to purchase is if you do a funded account or you have to pay for the Ninja Trader license. But that's not me. That's outside of me. So if you come into the lease auto trading bots and indicators, that's going to open up and where you can pay for it. So if you come in here, and it's $1,300 a month. Now a lot of people think that's a lot of money. Well, it is a lot of money, but when you think about a business, and this is what it is, it's a business. I've owned businesses since I was 18 years old. I've been self-employed since I was 18. I'm 54 now, so it's 36 years that I've been self-employed. And out of all of those businesses I've had, I've never had overhead as cheap as $1,300. Never. My overhead has always been really high because you have your vehicles, you have your insurance, your business insurance, you have employees, you have tools and material, just a lot of overhead that you have to pay. I mean, sometimes you can have, on a small business, you can have, four or $500,000 worth of overhead. This is $1,300 a month, and I teach you how to do it. So when you come down here, this is going to show you all the bots that we have. Plus, I'm getting ready to add another one. It's called Wildfire, and the Wildfire trades really sweet, and it's going to take me about a week or so to get it done. But right now, we've got bots that work really well. The Sweet Scalper does, the Man of War does, the Cobra does. Those are the three main bots that people use in our group. The Cobra's the one guy made $5,000, $4,900 some odd dollars. So he's already made that today. So do you think $1,300 means anything to him? Absolutely not, because he could not make that money without it. He has to have Cobra. So here's your indicators. We have more indicators than this, but for the most part, the ones we use out of this are our levels and then whatever strategy we're running. Like if we're running a Man of War strategy, we'll run this one. If we're running the Sweet Scalper, we'll come over and run this one with it. But our levels is the main key that we have. Then we have our add-ons. We have a trade copier, and most people use the bot trade copier. So inside the bot, there is a copier, and it has no lag. As soon as the bot calls for a trade, it sends it to all accounts at the same time. Most companies will have a trade copier that's external like this. And what happens is when your bot calls for that, it has to send the signal to the trade copier. And then the signal from the copier has to be sent, or it has to be sent from the copier to the chart. There's lag there, there's delay. So really what you need to do is you need to have a bot that sends the signal automatically so there is no delay, and you have less slippage this way, less if any. Between accounts with the stop, sometimes it's going to be a little different, but the entry is going to be pretty much the same. Here's a list of questions. Read through this because most of the questions I get are right here. So if you just read through this, it'll answer probably 99% of your questions that you have. Very seldom do I get a question that's not in here. And if I think that question is something that needs to be, I add it in here. If you have questions for me, you come up to contact us. This sends an email directly to me. And put your information in. If you just need to speak to me and verify things or whichever, put your phone number in and put what time works for you best on the Eastern Standard Time, because that's what I'm on. It's hard for me to figure out where everybody is. So Eastern Standard Time is where I'm located. And if you put your time that you would like to talk to me, I'll do my best to call around then. I can't always. Usually in the morning, I'm very busy. So I usually don't do any calls or live training in the morning. I'm doing my training. Today, I'm done trading, so I did the video. A lot of people want to see the bots work and how I work it and so forth. So I'm trying to do a little more of that to help people out. And we also have a funded account. There's 4 of them we don't have a funded account, but we recommend 4 of them. In my opinion, right now, the BluSky's got a $150,000 account with if you make the money in one day, the $2,000, you immediately go to a live account. There's no waiting. In my opinion, that is the best deal in the market because you can get started and make money today. You only have to make $2,000. And you can trade 5 micros with this for now to make the 2,000. But let's just say it takes you a couple of days to make it. It's still no big deal. Apex has, you can only have 1 account with this. Apex, you can have 20. But when the more accounts you have, the better or the more risk that you have as far as glitches, because there are glitches between NinjaTrader, Tradeify, and this company, any of these companies. There is a glitches, and it's not these companies. It's just, and it's not really NinjaTrader. It's just that there's so many hoops that has to jump through that it does cause issues sometimes. So when you're trading 20 accounts, it's a lot to handle. If I were you, I would just start off with 1 account, and any of these 4 will work for you. They'll do fine. The quickest pay is the BluSky 150, because if you pass and get that $2,000, you immediately go to a funded account, so there's no waiting. As soon as you make money, you can take money every day if you want, so that's going to help you. Any of these 4 are good, and right here is a chart that just shows the differences between them. I do not have the 150 on here for BluSky, but if I was going to do BluSky, I would do the 150 account. In my opinion, that's the best deal on the market right now. I think it's
Reversing.
I think it's around $140 or so with a coupon. I think it's $199 without a coupon. Depends on if they have one or not. And down at the bottom, you can click on through here, and there's coupon codes and so forth that you can use on different ones and help you out. We do offer VPS, so if you don't have a computer that's quick enough, then you can lease our VPS, and that will help you out as far as getting up and running and be a little bit faster of a machine to run on. So you can do that as well. We're updating it right now, so if you do this today, then it will probably be tomorrow before I'm able to create your VPS. We're making it even faster than what it is now. But if you have any questions with that, just let me know. And again, go back to the Ninja Suite, and when you click on that, you want to click on this one here to get the bots and indicators. You can do the indicators only, and that you'll still get everything, the Discord and everything else, but you won't get the bots. The bots is the main thing, especially with the new one I have coming out. You're going to want the bot with it. Let's come back in here to look at where we are again. We're 42%. Anybody that trades stocks and so forth, they're lucky to make 3-4% at the end of the week, and that's trading every day. We try to go for 50% of our trade, not our count, but our trade. So if you need more money than $400 or $500, then you just add contracts. Trade 2 contracts, or 3, or 4, or 10. I heard some guys trading 88 contracts the other day. That's just insane to trade $88,000 on a trade. So I don't do that. I usually trade up to 20. That's usually what I trade. Usually my average is 5 to 10. I usually go in 5 lots when I'm just mainly trading and so forth. But it does good. Whenever you do that, you got to be quicker about your trades and make sure that you're right on it. So the more contracts you use, the more careful you need to be. But if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Again, at the top of my website is contact us. Be more than happy to help you get started. We have a lot of new people coming in. We have some good training going on, and people are learning how to trade. There's people that have never made money trading in years. When they come to the Ninja Suite, after about a month, because it does take some time to learn our program, to learn how we use the levels and things like that. If you're a new user to NinjaTrader, it's going to take you, usually a couple months. Time you learn NinjaTrader, you learn the Ninja Suite, and learn how to trade. It's usually a couple months before you're really pretty good at it. And then, if you're a NinjaTrader veteran and you know how to use NinjaTrader, you can usually get up and running, the same week and know how to trade it on a live account and do pretty good. So again, let us know how we can help you, and I look forward to it. Get you into the training and start making money yourself. Have a great day.